As the name itself indicates that it's going to give the complete information about computers. Under this subject in Unit 1, I'm going to have once again 3 chapters. This introduction to SQL, once again it is a part of database management system. Along with that, features of internet, introduction to web. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my introductory session on fundamentals of computers. I am Revati from the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So dear student, this is the subject which is prescribed to first year B.Ca student by Mysore University. And under this subject, I am going to have 3 units. So dear student, let's see what is the agenda of today's session. In my today's session, at the beginning, I'm going to deal with prerequisites. Along with that, I'm going to deal with the learning outcome of this subject. Along with that, I'm going to deal with the number of units comes under this subject. So dear student, as the name itself indicates that it's going to give the complete information about computers. That is nothing but what is hardware, what are the different kinds of hardware. Along with that, what is software, history, evaluation, everything we are going to deal under this subject. So dear student, to understand this subject, you does not require any basic things, because I'm going to start from the scratch. In the sense, I'm going to start with what is computer, along with that who is the father of computer, what is computer science, evolution, history, the different types of computers, generations of computers, all those things I'm going to deal under this unit. So dear student, all those things I'm going to deal under this subject. So to study this subject, I does not require any prerequisites. Now moving further, I'm going to have learning outcome. So what is this learning outcome? There's nothing but if I study this subject, what is the thing I can able to gain? So I can able to gain the knowledge. Along with that, I can able to get the instruction to computer, classification of computers, anatomy of computer, architecture, microcontroller, etc. That means I can able to identify the different kinds of computers, along with that the different kinds of architectures. Along with that, I can able to identify what is microcontroller, what is microprocessor, how microcontroller as well as microprocessors are differ each other. Everything I can able to understand, and I can able to make a difference, and I can able to know about operating system. So what is operating system? What is the job of the operating system? The different kinds of operating system, functionalities of operating system, all those things I can able to understand, even I can able to differentiate. So I'm going to gain the knowledge about computers. So here, along with that, I'm going to get the informations like what is database management system, where I'm going to use the database management system, how the database management systems are differ from file system. All those things I'm going to get under this learning outcome. Moving further, I'm going to have introduction of queries. That means how can I make use of SQL queries in my data structure, how to create table, how to insert the data, and how to extract the information. All those things I'm going to deal under learning outcome. Moving further, I'm going to have internet basis. So if I study this subject, I can able to get the informations like what is internet, what are the basic components of internet, how computers are going to interconnect, what are the services provided by the internet, what is domain name system, browsing, email, as well as searching. All those things I can able to understand. At the same time, I'm going to get the information regarding all these topics. Now, I can able to write my own web programs because here I'm going to study about web programming concept, along with that HTML, how to create CSS, all those things I'm going to study under this subject. Along with that, I can able to get the complete information about what is computer, architecture of computer, history, generation, evolution, and the type of computers. All those things I can able to get the information. Along with that, I can able to gain the knowledges like what is database, what is file system, advantages of database, characteristics of database, what is Unix operating system, what is Windows operating system, how to install Windows operating system, how to install Unix operating system, how to assemble or how to disassemble CPUs. Along with that, how to connect hardwares, all those things we are going to study under this subject, and all these are learning outcome of this subject. Followed by, I'm going to have unit 1. So dear student, please remember here, under this subject in unit 1, I'm going to have once again 3 chapters. So all the units includes minimum 3 chapters, maximum 4 chapters. So here at the beginning, I'm going to have introduction to computers. At the beginning, what I'm going to have the introduction about computer system, evolution, history of computer system, and characteristics of computer system. Along with that, I'm going to have type of computers. So under type of computer, I'm going to have the computer based on operations. That means computers are characterized based on the operations as well as functionalities as well as configuration. Then I'm going to have number system. So this is the second chapter, comes under unit 1, number system, because computers are able to understand only binary numbers, and to give the instruction to the computer system, I require number system. So here I'm going to study what is binary number system, what is decimal number system, what is octal number system, as well as what is hexadecimal number system. Along with that, I'm going to get type of software. So what is the type of software? I can have here that is 2 type application as well as system software. Along with that, I'm going to have computer language, that is programming language, high level or low level or middle level. Along with that, I am having planning a computer program. That means how can I write computer program, how to run computer program, all those things I'm going to get under my unit 1. Followed by, I'm going to have unit 2. So under unit 2, I'm going to have functions and components of computer. That is nothing but computer anatomy. So what are the functions of computers? What are the components of computers? Along with that, I'm going to deal about central processing unit and the block diagram of computers. Along with that, I'm going to deal with microprocessor. Along with that, I'm going to deal with input and output device. So what is input device? What is output device? What is the need of input device? What are the output device? I'm going to have all those things. I'm going to deal under unit 2. Now, once again, I'm going to have introduction to microcontroller. That is, what is microcontroller, how it is going to work, all those things I'm going to deal in my unit 2. Along with that, I'm going to have the operating system. So what is operating system? What are the functions of operating system? Characteristics of operating system, different types of operating system, classification of operating system, all those things I'm going to deal under operating system, and these are the topic I'm going to deal under unit 2. Followed by I'm going to have unit 3. So dear student, this unit 3 includes once again 3 chapters, that is database management, then introduction to SQL, along with that features of internet and introduction to web. So this unit includes 4 chapters: database management system, introduction to SQL. So this introduction to SQL, once again, it is a part of database management system. Along with that, features of internet, introduction to web. So dear student, under my first chapter, I'm going to have database management system. There's nothing but what is data, what is DBMS. Okay. Along with that, I'm going to deal with the difference between file system as well as database management system. Along with that, the applications of database and the different users of database. So dear student, along with that, I'm going to deal with introduction to SQL, how to manipulate SQL. That is, how to insert data, how to delete data, how to modify the data, and how to alter the table. All those things I'm going to deal under my chapter 1. And in my chapter 2, I'm going to have features of internet. So what are the services provided by the internet, applications, features, internet application, all those things I'm going to deal under my chapter 2. And if I consider chapter 3, once again, introduction to web. So what is web programming? What is the need of web programming? What are the different kinds of web programming language we are going to have? How to create website, HTML, CSS, all those things I'm going to deal under introduction to web. So these are the topics comes under unit 3. Moving further, I'm going to have book for reference. So to study this subject, which textbook I want to refer? That is Pradeep K. Sinha and Preeti Sinha. So author name here Pradeep K. Sinha and Preeti Sinha, and the textbook name here is Computer Fundamentals, and which edition you have to refer? That is 6th edition. So this is the Bible for this subject. So dear student, in my today's session you got basic information about this subject, that is in the sense what is this subject, how many units are there in this subject, and which are the topics comes under which unit. So dear student, let's meet in my next session with new chapter, that is fundamentals of computers. Until that, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.